Good afternoon, everyone out there in movie land. Welcome to AMC Thursday Ticket. I am your host, Hank. For today, I'm joined by my usual co-host, Alicia. How are you?
Hi, guys. Welcome back.
Well, thank you very much. It's been a while. Yes, it's good to get the dream team back together, especially for a week like this.
Yeah.
We're going to be talking A Star is Born. We're going to be talking Venom. We got tons of other stuff to talk about.
Yeah.
But we got to do our question of the week right now, so I'm going to let you take it over.
Okay, so A Star is Born is open now. A shout out to those who went to the viewing of it at Dolby Cinema at AMC.
Yeah, special show Tuesday night. Yep.
Or saw it yesterday, and those that are going to see it tonight. Shout out to all you guys. So it is Bradley Cooper's directorial debut, first timer. So it got us thinking, actors, actresses, turned directors.
There you go.
Who's your favorite?
Let us know.
Put it,
this is how I type.
Spider type?
Yes.
I don't know what that is.
No?
Put it in the comment section below, your favorite actor, actress turned director.
Yes.
Hank, who's yours?
It's tough. I mean, I'm a huge movie buff, so this is a special category that I pay a lot of attention to. I mean, I love a lot of the works of Clint Eastwood, Robert Redford.
Who we're going to talk about a little bit later.
Yeah, we are. I was thinking, even recently, Greta Gerwig.
Yes.
I'm a big fan of Lady Bird.
But she's only had one.
Only one, so I
so
can't put her at the top right now. I think who I'm going to go with is somebody who's had a huge influence on movie making over the last 15 to 20 years. I'm going Jon Favreau. Jon Favreau, who I first recognized from Swingers, but he's been in a bunch of great movies as an actor. Rudy early on and different things. Chef, which he directed too. But he made his directorial debut with Made, another movie with Vince Vaughn. But then he really started hitting out of the park with Elf, directed the first Iron Man, Iron Man 2, directed Jungle Book. I mean, he's really done a lot in the last few years. So that's who I'm going. What about you? Who's your favorite?
Okay, so you guys know by now that I am indecisive.
Absolutely.
I always have. You asked me for one. I always give you a little extra.
Yes.
I can't.
Extra Alicia.
I kind of like that.
There you go.
So extra. Okay. So Ben Affleck.
Great choice.
Yes. Argo. Love that movie.
Well, but don't sleep on Gone Baby Gone or The Town. Into the Night, different story necessarily. But yeah, great. I agree. Affleck's great. All right, but of course you got another one.
Yes. Well, yes. So the second one, no one is surprised.
No surprise.
Denzel Washington.
Denzel, yes, of course. We knew you were going to go with Denzel. And
Fences, I love that movie.
It's a great movie.
It's so good.
But don't sleep on Antoine Fisher. Don't sleep on Great Debaters. All that stuff. Amazing stuff right there. So really good. All right, so do we got people?
So Wendy Mikos has said Clint Eastwood.
Good choice.
Quality
Solid.
choice.
With a trailer that came out just this week for an next Clint Eastwood movie, The Mule.
We're going to
talk about that
later on the show.
Gotcha.
Gilberto Guzman says Denzel Washington. Same page.
Yep.
Together.
There you go.
Carol Mason says Ron Howard.
Ron Howard, great choice.
Ooh, didn't think about that one.
Yeah, because really, for most of his career, he's been a director, but of course started out as an actor. Happy Days, American Graffiti. Really good stuff. Great choices, everyone out there. So we got a lot of movies to talk about this week. Let's jump right into it right now with our weekend movie.
Star is Born.
Yes, the star has been born.
It's reborn.
Well, for the fourth time.
Yeah. Can you name all the actresses that played her?
I know I can name a couple. All right, so going, of course, Gaga for this one. Gaga. You got Barbra Streisand.
Yes.
Babs. Judy Garland. Judy Garland.
The Judy Garland.
The Judy Garland. Dorothy herself.
R.I.P.
And then I think it starts with a G. It's like Janet Gaynor. There you go. Early from the 30s, I believe, 1937.
Yeah, it's been around for a long time.
Which must mean is a pretty damn good story.
It's a good story.
Yes.
I'm excited to see it. I have not seen it yet. I'm going to see it this weekend.
Very excited.
I cannot wait. This movie people have been talking about it. If you haven't heard about it, where have you been?
Where have you been?
The trailers, in the theater, it's everywhere. Everybody's been talking about it. So you probably know all about Bradley Cooper's directorial debut. He also did some of the screenplay for it. It's just going to be phenomenal. Lady Gaga, movie star, all this stuff.
Yeah.
So I did a little more research because I wanted to share something.
You dug in.
Yeah, I wanted to share like a little bit more, more nuggets for you guys.
All right, sure. Share with us.
The musical scenes in the film were actually filmed at Coachella, 2017.
Yes, Indio, California.
Yes, and they were live. Bradley Cooper wanted a really authentic experience for the viewers, and so he was like, we don't want to, record the songs in the studio and then, fake it on screen.
Yeah, they don't want to green screen it, however,
Right. So he had them record it at like a real concert and show everybody like how it feels to feel.
And that sounds like they went all in. They didn't go to a small venue outside of Austin or anything.
No,
they went to Coachella. tens of thousands of people are there for them to do this performance. But we did hear they didn't spoil the movie there. They did some tricky things to make sure that the audience didn't fully know what was going on.
So they were worried that if they had the real music from the film, that it was going to be leaked because phones and technology and social, yada.
Yeah.
So what they did was they, how do I say this? They MacGyvered the sound.
Audio trickery.
That's a technical term. Google that.
They MacGyvered it up.
And so basically, the voices they were not amplified to the audience. So you heard the music, but not actually the lyrics. So that way you guys couldn't leak it. And
but the important thing for them was really to put the audience in an experience where, like, I'm at a concert. I am here with them right now. I'm experiencing it the way someone in the crowd would experience. And really, the only way to do that with this movie now is to see it at a theater. We actually talked to the cast and the crew about getting that experience in a theater on the big screen. Let's check it out right now.
Come sing that song that I love.
No, I can't do that.
Here we go.
It's not funny.
That's interesting. It is a lot of why I wanted to make this film is I wanted it to be a theatrical experience. It's why part of why I was subjective on the stage. You know, that you can live vicariously through the two musicians, especially her. And in order to do that in the right way, you have to see it big because that's how one experiences it.
It's the closest thing to you seeing it live. You gotta see the veins in the neck. You gotta see the sweat. You gotta see the moments with Jackson and Ali together, singing together on stage on one mic.
It was definitely made for the big screen. It's, you know, it's like going to a concert. It's exactly the same thing. It's huge.
When you're in there in a theater and it's surround sound and it's, you know, it's an experience you should have, you know.
Look at me.
All you gotta do is trust me. That's all you gotta do.
You got to see it on the big screen. Get out there, check it out in person at a theater. The sound enveloping you. It's a great musical movie. And, you know, I was thinking about it. I need your input on this. I need to know from you. You're going to be the official judge right now. Is this movie a musical?
No.
Wow, that was fast.
It's not.
Well, see, now you can make a decision. Before you can't decide on directors, but you're immediately, no,
I mean,
this is
when
not
I know, I know.
All right, you got to tell me.
Okay,
Why? Why is this not a musical?
I love musicals.
Oh, good, as do I.
Shout out to The Wiz, Diana Ross, love you. Okay, so musicals have dialogue, which you sing.
Okay.
Movies with music just has dialogue and music. You don't sing like, I'm walking to the store. You don't do that.
No, but that sounds like a great musical that I would love to see. So you and I will work on the screenplay for that after this show's over. So because this is a movie with music.
Yeah, it's not a musical.
Not a musical. All right, got it. Fully, it's officially done. You heard it there first.
Debate over.
It's not a musical. It's a movie with music.
There you go.
Okay. So let's talk about another non-musical that's coming out this weekend. This is right in my wheelhouse. Venom comes out this weekend. We've been waiting a very long time to see this movie and this character brought to the big screen in a way that we want to see this character. So many of you, you know, are familiar with this character, but let me break it down a little bit for you. So Venom is kind of the anti-hero of the Spider-Verse, and in some, you know, iterations of the story, he's truly a villain, but in other iterations, he's kind of like that anti-hero where he's a bad guy but does good. And that's more the direction they took it with this. And they cast someone that perfectly fits that character of,
he does.
Is he good? Is he bad? I don't know. I'm afraid, but yet attracted to this person. Tom Hardy is the man.
Yeah, he has a face to me. I don't know if this is kind or mean, but I'm just going to jump out there.
Go for it.
He has a face that says, I don't know if I'm going to beat you up or if I'm going to be your BFF. Like,
I hope it's the latter.
Yeah, but we don't know.
That's true. And it looks like he could flip-flop instantaneously.
A little bipolar with his
Yes,
look.
and that makes total sense.
Perfect for this film.
Venom is really, it's really two characters in one body. And you know that it's hashtag We Are Venom for this movie about a symbiote, which is what takes over his body. So it's almost its own character in itself, but channeling itself through Eddie Brock, which is who Tom Hardy plays.
Yes.
But he's not the first person to play Venom.
Mr. Topher Grace.
Yes, Topher Grace played Venom in Spider-Man 3. So right now, we kind of want to put it out there for you to say what are the differences between the Topher Venom and the Tom Hardy Venom?
Let me break it down another way.
Yeah, tell me.
Who wore it best?
Who wore it best? Who wore the alien symbiote best? Right here.
Okay, so who do you think were best?
I think it's pretty easy to declare that Tom Hardy wins that one, hands down.
We agree.
But you can be a winner this weekend, too, simply by going to see Venom opening weekend. Because if you go this weekend, you get an exclusive Venom comic book.
Yeah.
Opening weekend, AMC Theaters, it says it right there, down there at AMC, an exclusive Venom comic book that you can get, and you can check out, get there a little early.
Yep.
You can read the comic book before you see the movie. I would suggest doing it in order. I'm coming back and forth.
I don't know what you're doing right there. So this is a prequel. So get to theater early. Don't be last minute. Get your comic book.
Yeah, absolutely.
While supplies last.
Yes.
Get your popcorn and your Coke and your comic book. Sit in the theater.
All set.
Come through.
All set. Get to Venom early. Get your comic book this weekend. Opening weekend for Venom. Boom.
Yeah, you went to turn around because that was backwards.
Well, yeah, but this part's cool too.
That's true.
Right?
There you go.
Okay. There we go.
All right, so let's talk about our next film. Completely different.
Very different than Venom, yes, absolutely.
Dream Big Princesses. So we talked about this is the fourth week. Last week was Tangled. This week,
here we go. Lay it on me.
Moana.
Moana is here, absolutely.
Yeah.
Huge fan of this movie. I cannot get enough of Moana. One thing that's also very exciting now is Disney has officially said that Moana is in the canon as a Disney princess.
She has been crowned.
She has been crowned. She is an official Disney princess, which is very exciting for us Moana heads out there.
Is that?
I love the movie. It's just great. Great music, great story, everything.
So what's your favorite song from the film?
I got to go with How Far I'll Go, kind of the main song. What about you? What's your favorite song?
You're welcome.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Sun, the stars, the sky. Hey, it's okay. It's okay. You're welcome. I'm just an ordinary demiguy. You're welcome. I gotta stop singing. We got a show today.
Okay.
I mean, why'd you make me do that?
I really enjoyed that.
Oh, well, thank you so much.
So we talked about some musicals.
It's the good stuff. It's good stuff.
Okay.
Great movie, Moana.
Hank won't be at the theater singing with you. I'm sorry, but if you buy 2 tickets, you will get a $5 gift card to Walmart to buy a Hasbro.
A Hasbro toy.
For your toy.
Absolutely. 2 tickets gets you 1 gift card. Walmart $5 gift card for a Hasbro toy. That's a great deal. It's a great deal. So that's a lot of stuff that's coming out this weekend, but a lot of stuff happened in Hollywood this week. Let's talk about some Hollywood news.
Talk about some tickets on sale announcements we have for you guys. So the Hate You Give tickets are going on sale tomorrow for the wide opening that goes on October 19th.
Yep.
So that movie stars Amanda Stenberg. I'm really excited to see her.
Very important film right now, I think.
Yeah, it's a deep film, teens' perspective on police brutality. I'm, like I said, excited.
Very exciting. It actually opens in limited release this weekend right now, so it could be at a theater near you. Go to amctheaters.com, check it out in your area, and go see it this weekend. The more people that go see it this weekend, bigger it's going to be on October 19th as well. So get out there for The Hate You Give.
Yep, and another ticket's on sale.
Boom.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Bohemian Rhapsody, absolutely. Queen, Freddie Mercury biopic coming out this week. So since I sang earlier, is it your turn? Do you want to do a Queen tune for us right now? Okay.
Bicycle, bicycle.
I want to ride my bicycle.
Okay.
Very good.
We were going to do Bohemian Rhapsody, but it's
we don't have
super
enough time.
long.
We do not have enough time to Galileo.
So excited for this film.
Figaro. Magnifico.
Queen, love Queen, Freddie Mercury. It's going to be an amazing story.
Tickets went on sale yesterday. Get your tickets for Bohemian Rhapsody right now. Now, this week was a huge week, too, for new trailers that dropped. So, first one we're going to talk about right now is called Vice. Very excited for this movie. Directed by Adam McKay, who's done a lot of great comedies in the past. Step Brothers, Anchorman, The Other Guys.
This is not that.
Went a more dramatic route with The Big Short, where he won a Oscar for Best Screenplay, nominated for Best Director. But this is about the George W. Bush presidential years and possibly more the power behind the throne, the Vice President, Dick Cheney.
So we all kind of thought we knew what was going on at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue during that time.
Yes.
But this movie's like, yeah, you're right.
And the trailer is incredible. I mean, really, it has a cast that's great. And it's starting off with Christian Bale as Dick Cheney, and he is unrecognizable as Bale. He looks like Dick Cheney. You get a great Sam Rockwell, George Bush. You get Steve Carell as Donald Rumsfeld. So, I mean, the cast is amazing. The story is going to be, it's going to be interesting. And the way that McKay is able to bring these things to the big screen, you can't miss it. If you haven't seen it, go to our YouTube channel and subscribe, which you should already have done. And you'll get alerted for all the trailers. But all the trailers you talked about are on our YouTube channel. Yes.
So, other trailers that came up, Spider-Man.
Into the Spider-Verse had a new trailer where we officially get, that Spider-Ham will be in this one. Big fan of Spider-Ham right here.
We have Upside with Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart and Bryan Cranston, a remake of a very popular and a great film, a French film called The Intouchables. This is an American version, going to be very awesome.
We have Mule.
Mule, Clint Eastwood.
Yep.
Next Clint Eastwood movie looks very good.
And
Rocket Man! So Rocket Man is the biopic for Elton John, Sir Elton John, I should say. It stars Taron Egerton, and Taron Egerton, you know, he jumped on the scene in The Kingsman. He was in Eddie the Eagle. He's a great actor, but a lot of people don't. He is a very good singer, and he's actually done it on screen before in an animated movie.
That's right.
He was in the movie Sing. He played the character Johnny, this singing gorilla, and he actually sang an Elton John song in the movie. He sang "I'm Still Standing." It's a full audition. He's in it all the way, and you can tell when you watch the trailer. He looks and sounds like Sir Elton John.
Yeah, can't wait to see that one. And then last we have Holmes and Watson with my boy.
Your boy.
Will Ferrell.
Will Ferrell, yeah. This is another repairing of some great on-screen comedy veterans, John C. Reilly and Will Ferrell, back again together. This time, you had Talladega Nights, you had Step Brothers, now you've got Holmes and Watson.
I cannot wait.
What more can you ask
I watched this trailer a couple times, and I have laughed out loud each time. That's really difficult.
It's very hard to get you to laugh sometimes.
Well, anyways, it's great. Catch it on our YouTube channel, and we have some more
casting news.
Casting news.
So it's casting news right now. So no, my gal, Gadot, did you get it?
I got
Gal Gadot. She was announced as being cast in a movie with Armie Hammer called Death on the Nile, and this is an adaptation of an Agatha Christie novel, which we kind of had a really cool one last year with Murder on the Orient Express. So I like that they're bringing these great traditional stories back to the big screen. Great cast, really cool stuff going on. Very excited for that. And then
we had a post reveal.
Yes,
or a photo, not a post
photo reveal. Yeah,
a photo.
Our boy Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Love him.
Kind of dropped this on Twitter. The first official shot from Hobbs and Shaw, the Fast and Furious spinoff that's out there, that's coming out next summer. And this is a pretty. It looks they're gonna have an intense relationship.
A little bit.
And if you're familiar at all with their characters, they started off as adversaries that kind of came back together in Fate of the Furious, and this is what happens to those two characters when they pair off and go their separate ways. But I mean that photo kind of made me feel like maybe you and I need to get some of that intensity going. So you want to recreate it right now?
Okay, I'm ready.
All right, get ready. Here we go. Ready?
Yeah, we're good.
I'm not breaking.
Oh,
I'm going all the way. You got to go
transition. We got to talk about our independent films. We're going to our independent spotlight right now. I hope you stop. Okay, so first we're going to start off with The Old Man and the Gun, Robert Redford.
This is so sad, though.
That he has a gun?
No, and not that he's old.
I mean, he's wonderful. Okay, serious.
Yes, I know. I'm sad.
This is his last film.
He's officially said he's retiring after this movie.
He's been in a lot.
He's tired.
The least.
Yes.
He wants to sit down.
He is tired, so he will retire. Yes.
Yeah.
So based on a true story?
Based on a true story, it's quite literal. It's about an old man with a gun. I'm not kidding. This is the truth. It also stars Sissy Spacek, Danny Glover, not to be confused with
Donald Glover.
No. This looks interesting to me. Again, it's based on a true story. There's some burglary.
Yeah, I mean, but you got to go see it for Robert Redford's swan song. Yeah. Absolutely. And the next movie we got to talk about is called The Samuel Project. This has it brings back a character from there's a TV show called Barney Miller a long time ago. Hal Linden is in this, and this is really kind of an intense but emotional family drama about a kid who reconnects with his estranged grandfather. And they've got to, play out their relationship since they really haven't had one over time. Heartfelt, heartwarming movie, The Samuel Project.
Yep, and we have another family film-ish, The Sisters Brothers. Yes. And I know that you've read the book, so I'm going to let you take this away.
Yeah, so this is based on a book, and it's a...
This book, actually.
It's a genre-bending tale. Action, comedy, it's a Western. And we've got this book right here. It's called The Sisters Brothers. And you may notice on these two books we're holding up right now, these are signed by the cast of The Sister Brothers. And we're going to give these away on the show today, specifically in just a few minutes. But what we need you to do is tag your sister or your brother right now. Tag a sibling, as we might say.
If you're an only child, shout out to you. Tag someone who is like a sister or brother to you.
A spiritual sister or brother to you. Tag it. We're going to give 2 of these books away if you tag your sister or your brother. You're just,
the whole family.
Basically, Alicia's just saying tag anyone. Tag your cat. You're going to get a book, possibly. That's all we care about. But this is, it's got some comedy. It's got some drama. It's a little different because it's a Western. And really, I was sold on the fact it's Joaquin Phoenix, John C. Reilly. I mean, you get two great actors like that on screen. I'm there. Looks really cool.
Our next film is Monsters and Men, and it is starring John David Washington, who's Denzel's son.
He's been going through crazy. He's had quite a run right now.
Yeah, he was in Black Klansman. He's also in
Old Man and the Gun.
Old Man and the Gun. He's getting some work in there. He
Yeah,
plays cops in all of them, so he's kind of
typecast.
A little bit. It also stars Anthony Ramos, who's also in A Star Is Born right now. So a lot of these young actors are getting a lot of work.
It's a big weekend for some of these people.
So this is a very deep drama. It's about police brutality told through a few different lenses. So there's a police officer, there's a gentleman who witnesses the police brutality, and a young man that's getting into social justice. And do they risk their families by showing how they really feel? It's a really deep film. I've seen the trailer a couple of times. Each time I've watched it, I felt what I'm supposed to feel, and I want to see it, and it's deep and it's serious. So if you are interested in this kind of topic, it's definitely
It's hard. I like that they're telling the story from multiple angles, so you can position yourself or imagine yourself, what if I was this character, what would I do? What if I was that character, what would I do? What if this happened in my community, what would I do?
Yeah.
It asks those questions, which are important to ask
It's very
right now.
timely, too.
Yeah, so we've talked about a lot of movies, right? We got a superhero movie, we got a non-musical, but a movie about music. We've got an action comedy western we've got going on. We got kids movie Moana coming back. What we don't have is a dance movie.
Oh, but wait, there's more.
But we do. That's right. Shine opens this weekend, and Shine tells the story of a neighborhood that's going through a little bit of gentrification. But the twist here is, there's a salsa dance group that wants to keep their troupe and their dance hall together
in
their neighborhood. But there's a group of real estate developers that want to do it. The difference is the owners of the dance group and the real estate developers, family members. There's a clash of the family over what's happening with this, and it's about tying that community together to figure out how the best way to go forward as a family. So we got the trailer for Shine right now. Let's check it.
Our music and dancing connects us. From the very first beat to the very last echo.
Are you back for good? Here for business.
We all know that gentrification is a dirty word in this city.
You turned your back on your family for a payout.
This change isn't for us. It's to remove us.
Se rumora que salimos a cazar, que andamos en máscara.
If one building stands firm, it can't complete the project.
This ain't no step up. At least we doing something.
It's double the market price. There are two languages, no y no.
Junior, what the hell are you doing?
How hard would you fight for everything your father believed in?
The New York Salsa Throwdown is in 2 weeks. This can help us reach our goal.
There's something worth preserving here.
You go to your brother. You need him.
They could turn off all these lights and tear all this down. We still gonna shine.
So that definitely
it makes you want to
dance.
do a little shimmy, do a little shake.
Makes me want to salsa, but I can't salsa in the chair.
Well, do your best.
Because you need to move your hips.
Yeah, you keep working on it. Well, while she does that, we're going to go to our AMC exclusive offers. What do you got there, Alicia?
Slap bracelet.
Boom!
Retro.
Goosebumps 2 slap bracelet.
You guys know last week I talked about this. This is mine, by the way. I got the exclusive, but you can too. AMC Stubbed, A-list members, and Premier members. If you see Goosebumps 2, opening weekend, October 11th, 14th, you'll get slap bracelet.
Yep.
Do it. Like, why wouldn't you want to get this?
Yeah, everybody wants one of these, right? Do you want it back?
Yeah,
because
you
have to have it back?
can't.
Blam!
Mine.
Slap bracelet.
Okay, and we have some winners.
Well, don't forget about your comic book this weekend, though.
Oh, yes,
don't
and your
forget,
comic book.
Yeah, so you can get your comic book this weekend. This weekend, go to Venom, get a comic book. Next weekend, your AMC Stubbs Premier A-list member, get your slap bracelet.
Yes.
Stuff every weekend. All right, so we got our sisters, brothers, winners.
Our books.
Go for it.
Felicia.
Macias. Felicia Macias, congratulations.
And Zach Alexander.
Zach Alexander.
And Tony Billa wants you to sing some more.
Oh, Tony, you will be sorely disappointed because I don't plan to sing anymore the rest of the show. Unless The mood strikes me. But we'll have to wait and see.
Okay, guys. All right, so we have a ton of movies for you. Star is Born, Venom, Moana.
The Samuel Project.
The Samuel Project.
Shine. Yeah. You got a lot of Monsters and Men.
All the trailers on YouTube.
Old Man and His Gun. They're all out there. Lots of trailers to watch. So much to go see this weekend.
Yep.
Next week, we're going to be talking Goosebumps, too.
Yeah.
So we got a lot to go on. So thank you for joining us today.
Yes, don't forget to follow us, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and YouTube. Get your tickets at amctheaters.com or on a mobile app.
Absolutely. We'll see you guys next week. Should I sing us out?
Yeah.
Hey, it's okay, you're welcome.